Welcome to Krendar's Adventures. So I decided to play a game here that I have not... For the longest time I didn't think I was ever going to be interested in it, but then when I finally decided to give it a try, I was immediately hooked. Love this game. Dark Souls. Now, I'm going to skip most of the cutscenes because some companies get a bit squirrely about cutscenes on YouTube. I'm just here for the gameplay on this one. So I'm going to start off a new character. I'm going to try playing a dexterity-heavy, quick character, light armor build. I have played through the majority of this game before, so I'm not coming into it blind. But I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I've gotten to the end. I haven't never actually beaten the last boss, but I've gotten to the last boss. What am I going to call this guy? Let's see. Let's go with this name. Name I use on MMOs sometimes. Okay, who's Super Dex? Wanderer. High critical hits. Let's see. That's even better Dex too. Gonna go with Thief. Which means I don't need to take the Master Key here. God. Most of these gifts are useless. Ancient Ring with no obvious effect. I don't know if this does anything, but nothing else is really needed. I get the Master Key for free as a thief, so I guess I'll take the ring. Sure. Not that we're going to see my hair much once I get a helmet going. Wild's good for me. Skip the cutscene. So that second cutscene I just skipped showed there was a person up there who dropped this corpse into my cell. I'm in the undead asylum. So for some reason there's somebody who wanted to give me that key so I could get out. Even though I've reached the end of the game before, I have no idea who that person is or why they want to let me out. But I am an undead who's struggling to retain my own free will, unlike these guys who have lost their free will, apparently. There's a lot of people showing up as undead these days for some reason. Hello, big guy. So people are becoming undead and losing their minds, losing their sense of identity. But presumably my character has a stronger sense of identity, stronger willpower. Also, being on a quest gives me the extra determination. Not that I know what my quest is yet, really, other than getting the hell out of here. But we'll find somebody soon who'll give me a purpose. So these bonfires here are basically rest points, and, sort of checkpoints. It's kind of morbid how they're basically all a sword stuck in a pile of bone ashes and bones. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No asylum demon for me. I've heard you can get a special weapon if you kill him right at that point. With this broken off sword, but I don't feel like doing that. Ow. You arrowed me. Hang on. Okay, I got a shield now. If you're wondering what those little red marks on the ground are, they're messages. But I already know what they say. They're just tutorial messages, so I haven't been reading them. Okay, now I have a proper weapon. Take that. These little fog/mist doors are sort of like loading into a new area. I'm not really sure what the point of them is. Pardon me, I just woke up. Anyway, nobody can pass through those things until you've touched them. And a lot of the times they lead to a boss, and when they do lead to a boss, then it closes up again behind you again, and you're basically stuck in a boss arena. Whoop. Watch out for that trap. Okay, hey buddy.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Hell yeah.
And this.
It's basically a healing potion.
Now I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
Yeah, he's referring to the fact that he's losing his will. And he's going to be reverting into those other guys. But yeah, he called me and said I'm not a hollow yet. That's basically what these other guys are that I've been fighting. They've gone hollow. Now, I look kind of like them. It's hard to see my face at this point, but I look all nasty and zombified, but I've still got my free will. And maybe we can see better now. I don't know. Still too dark behind me, I guess. What? I didn't even push the button just then. That was weird. Okay, let me just check my equipment load here. Oops. Okay, 12 out of 49. So as long as I keep below 25%, I'll be at maximum speed. So as long as I keep under, actually 12 pretty much. I can't really put much more on without slowing myself down a little bit. The character I played through the game primarily so far was a cleric with pretty good armor. I kept under 50%, but very close to 50%, so I was at moderate speed with sword and board. Oh, got away. Heavy attack. There we go. This door is locked. Very important item behind there. I'll have to come back for later, though. Okay, now it's time for our what it's like to fight a boss tutorial. Remember that demon I ran away from earlier? We're gonna kill his ass now. Death from above! Yeah! Love the damage boost you get off of that. Oh! Ouch. Okay, I was too slow on the dodge there. Come here, buddy. Yeah! You got nothing. Oh! No, you got me. That's what you got. Heal. Dodge! Oh, that was close. Wonder what the stats on my shield are. And knife you in the ass. So as the tutorial, that's the easiest boss in the game, as you'd imagine. And I got a humanity item. That can be used to reverse my zombification and make me look fully human again. And you start to get bonuses. But you can also start being invaded by other players that way. You can summon other players for help, but you can also be invaded by them for PvP. Okay, skip that cutscene. Basically, this huge bird picked me up and dropped me over here, which is, they don't really transition well between the two spots, so I don't know how far away it is.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess.
Creepy bastard.
The undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead.
You're a creepy bastard. Okay. Anybody? I'm gonna take your humanity. You're obviously not using it anymore. Okay, now we can level up. Oh, reverse hollowing is what I was talking about with humanity before. Kindle makes the bonfire stronger so that it refills your Estus flask to 10 uses, or doses rather than 5, but this one's already there. Okay, what stat do I want to raise here? You know what? I don't actually know. Well, endurance is always good. Raises my equipment load and my stamina points. And every level up you do raises up your defenses, so that's always useful. I wonder if I should wear that ring that I started the game with. Oh, I already am by default. Okay. Your equipment load also determines how far you move during one of these dodge rolls. If you're above 50% weight capacity, then you're pretty much just going to flop over about a foot to the side. It's not very useful at all. Okay. From now on, all these messages... Actually, there's still a few tutorial messages like this one. But most of the ones I see from now on are going to be left behind by other players. This is just an NPC, though.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Tharaland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance.
Creepy how their mouth doesn't move.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Yay. That doesn't do anything directly, but I can cash it in for some extra, well, quote-unquote money, but it's really, souls. That's what the 66 in the bottom right-hand corner is. That's what I spent at the bonfire. You collect souls from things you fight, and sometimes from item pickups. And you can spend them with other people as money, or you can spend them to strengthen your character permanently. Talisman is used in casting miracles, the cleric spells. I don't think I'm gonna use those on this character though, but you never know. These bloodstains, here, let's watch how another player died. Probably killed by these skeletons, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't want to fight these skeletons with my knife. That's probably a terrible idea. And by probably, I mean definitely. Only effective way to fight these things is with a mace or something. Now, I do have a mace, but... Bye! Ha You thought you were gonna get me, but you didn't. Now there's something over here. Another soul. Remember, Soul of a Lost Undead is worth 200 soul points, but I don't usually consume them immediately because they're useful later on when you've gotten back to a bonfire and you're just a few points short of a level up. You can use that to top yourself off. Or if you're shopping and you can't quite afford what you want. Okay, now let's go fight some non-skeletons. Hey, buddy. Oh, and the world's exploding. Oh, he got me. And again. Good job, me. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Remember the first time I saw that item once and didn't know how to jump yet. I was like, how the hell do I get this thing? Okay, let's have a drink. Hey, where'd that guy go? Did you fall off? Okay. Let's watch this bloodstain. So we just fell right off. I don't know how you managed to do that, buddy. But good job. Not that I haven't had my own silly deaths before, so... That's a big rat. Rodents of unusual size? I don't believe they exist. Okay. So I think I'm going to stop the first episode here, but I'm going to go ahead and record the next episode immediately. Thanks for watching, and join me next time.